So Rochdale 13 here with Alan Kilshaw after a 38-30 win here at Kingston Park over Newcastle Thunder. It was a bit of a sloppy game, and do you think it was a bit of a relief in the end to get over the line and get those 2 points?
Yeah, definitely. You know, any win up here is a good win with the travel and the fact that we've had a period of you know, one game in 3 weeks, so there's going to be some rustringness there, and also you know, we had a number of players who hadn't played in a while playing for us today, and then you know Ryan Manili on loan and obviously Toby King, so we anticipated that. I thought we started really well, we were dominant defensively, but after 20 minutes we seemed to switch off, made a lot of errors, and then off the back of that there was a lot of penalties, and I think the same thing happened in the second half as well. Started second half well, pretty dominant, and then just an error, and then we just compound on ourselves, and we're the masters of our own downfall at times, and we need to be a much smarter football team if we're going to be, you know, staying at the top of the table and challenging them teams around us.
You mentioned that period at the end of the first half where you fell off a bit and you lost the lead. Did you put that down to a bit of lack of concentration there?
We just lost that momentum. We seem to be getting penalised a lot lately, and you know, with Rochdale glasses on and my eyes on, I feel that the other teams are getting away with more than us round the ruck, and sometimes we're pretty good technically and those teams aren't, and it's disappointing. I just had a quick word with the referees assessor, and you know, he agreed with me on some points, which is good, and it's just disappointing that sometimes that we're earning that quick play of the ball, we're earning that quick ruck, and we're not getting it, and you know, when you flip that round defensively, and like I say, I think the penalty count blew out, especially second half, and that compounded to it, but we don't help ourselves at times. There were a couple of high shots, there were a couple of errors, and then you're just defending your own goal line. You know, the first couple of tries were just off the back of our mistakes. I don't think they really earned the right to score much today with the ball. It was all off the back of us making errors and giving penalties away.
Defensive efforts have been good so far this season at times. You've put some real hard work in defence, but you were punished a lot off the back of penalties, and you seem to slip off that way where you defend hard and you defend your line well.
Yeah, it's disappointing, especially when you are defending so well and you're keeping them trapped in their own half, and then you're giving penalties away back end of sets, and giving tries away on the last tackle, you know, after we give penalties away. And like I say, we need to be a much smarter football team. At the minute we're not, and if we continue to do the things and play dumb and fall for the trap around the ruck, then we're going to continue to leak points.
There was a bit of lack of consistency in the play a bit. You mentioned that at times you were good and at times you were bad. Do you put that down to another week off where you couldn't gain some momentum?
A little bit. I thought it was a really slow game, and it just doesn't suit us, and they were allowed to play, you know, that way, and good luck to them. But I just feel teams are probably watching us on the video and realising we got a big set and we got some good dummy halves, and they're trying to slow us down, and sometimes that's not legally, and it was a really slow ruck. I thought some of our attack was really good today. I thought, you know, every time we got in the opposition half, we challenged him and we tested him, and some of our execution was good, but better than I thought it was going to be, you know, with a different hooker in, and we created some good tries, and we asked some questions and scored some tries on the last play as well. The other bits coming out of our own half, pushing that pass, chipping over, just little game management things that we need to tidy up on. And let's not forget that it's a young side. I think the average age of the team is 22, 23, and we do forget that at times, and we just got to learn, keep learning, and be smarter. Learn the lesson. We'll review on Tuesday night and go again, and hopefully we'll put a better performance in, a more smarter performance next week when we head to Hemel.
I just want to touch on the new lads and the returning lads. You had Joe back and Dave Cookson back from lengthy spells away, and you had Ryan and Toby who came in for the first time. How do you think they went?
I thought Joe Tayara was sensational. You know, he really bent a couple of people early and legally. A couple of guys had to go off. His first collisions were really good. I thought he was good. Dave Cookson, a little bit rusty at times, but he showed his strength defensively, and he scored a good try. Toby King coming on first dual reg performance. I thought again he added a lot of value, and Ryan Manili was really good, and he'll get better. You know, he's probably had the toughest assignment because he's got to come on and play hooker, whereas, you know, Toby's in the centre and you know, Joe's there in the middle, so probably Ryan had the toughest assignment, but I thought he did that well, and you know, we we should mention Chris Riley. I thought he was really good today. He's got his 150th try, career try, and he deserved that. And he come up with a massive play where he saved that 40-20 there, when they had that momentum. That was a really big play, and I thought he had a great game for us at full-back today.
And just on a last note, you go to Hemel next week, as you mentioned. Is it a matter of going down there, being professional, getting the job done, and going to the last 2 games at home in the best possible position?
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to underestimate them. I think we need to have a focus on our defence and looking after the ball and yardage. If we earn the right and play how we earn that right to play how we want to play it, I think there's a chance that we'll score some points and we'll give it a real good dig. But they'll be fired up. Troy's a good coach. He's doing really good with what he's got, and they'll be fired up and they'll give us a game. And if we go there, with that half-hearted attitude that it's Hemel or it's one of the southern teams, then you've seen all year that the shocks will happen. So we need to kick on now. Like you say, we've got 3 games left. If we win those 3 games, we'll finish second. And if we'd offered us that at the start of the year, start of this block, we'd have took that. So we need to make sure we go through with it. And support was great today. Those supporters just getting us home and shouting. It just gives them lads that extra effort. They were fantastic today, and hopefully they'll be at Hemel next weekend.
Cheers, Alan.